are going to make sure that we listen to other people's ideas. We're going to bring labor and business together. We're going to make sure that we don't have a Southern Virginia and Northern Virginia. We got one Commonwealth. To shape the kind of politics here in the Commonwealth that has resulted in one of the best managed states in the country. A state that was able to make investments in education even as it was dealing with a fiscal crisis. A state that has now been able to navigate some of the toughest economic times that we've seen in the history of the country. Because of that foundation of civility and practicality and hard work. Tim Kaine embodied that tradition, and he has now continued during his term in office. That's not just a stroke of good luck here in the state of Virginia. It's because you stood up and chose that kind of politics. You decided to take the better way. And now you've got the chance to keep moving forward. Somebody who's cut from the same cloth, somebody who has that same vision for the Commonwealth. First of all, Creeds and I both have some wonderful daughters. Creeds and I both served in the state senate. I served for 8 years, and he's now served for 8 years. Creeds and I both have, let's face it, sort of funny names. But that's not the reason I'm here tonight. It's not just because of my personal bias. This is a man who spent his life working to do right by his family. And the last 2 decades working to do right by the people of Virginia. As a delegate, as a state senator, he has worked tirelessly to advance this Commonwealth that he's loved his whole life. He wrote Megan's Law, advocated for the Amber Alert program to protect our children. He worked to preserve open space and protect the environment. When Virginia faced that financial crisis a few years back, he was on Mark Warner's team to make sure that you reform the budget and control spending. Investments in education, laying a foundation for Virginia's growth. Creed will continue the progress that has been made in this great Commonwealth. He will continue to make that progress, especially when it comes to education. You heard that's been the key to our lives.